Alright, this is going to be a quick little repair video on the Ford 4.6 liter intake. This is the plastic intake. It's on the truck. Mine's a 2008 F150, but it'll work. This will work for all your plastic intake modular engine problems. So what's going on here is the bolt that holds down the coil pack is it'll just spin and it won't come out. So I ended up breaking my coil pack to get my coil out, and it left me with this here. And all it does is let's see, let's put this on there. Alright, I'll show you what it's doing. When you try to back it out, it just spins. Alright, so what has happened here is there's a little knurled brass insert that goes inside this intake. When they make it, it's hot pressed into here, and then when it cools off, the plastic just grabs it and it works. So this, I guess, may have some corrosion on it, and it's causing it to just spin out. So what I've got to do is I've got to get this pulled out, and then I'm going to reheat it and burn it back in. But I'm going to add a little plastic in there before I do it. So all it's going to take is pretty much is a torch, and I'm going to use a piece of zip tie to add a little nylon down in there. Let me see, can I wiggle this out like this first? Alright, so I'm going to try to break the rest of this coil piece off of here. Alright, yeah, I can break it off with the channel locks. Alright, got that off. Now I'm going to try to use this crescent wrench for some leverage. Try to pull this insert out. Just tighten it up on there. And all right. I think it's coming up some. Let's see. Maybe not. Tell you what, I'm gonna spin it a little bit. See if that heats it up and makes it a little easier to get out. Alright. Alright, got it out. Stand this back up. Alright. So this is what's down in there. This brass piece here just got to be put down in there, so I'm going to remove this first. Just want to grab it with some channel locks, hold it, see if it'll come off. There it goes. Yeah, it just had some corrosion on that bolt, which that's the piece out of the coil. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread this back on here. We'll use that in just a few minutes. I'm going to fold up a piece of this zip tie, put it down in here, heat it up just a little bit. Alright, that'll give me just a little extra plastic, so when I push this insert down in there, it's got more to grab. So here's what we're going to do. Going to grab it with this. I'm just going to heat it up. You just heat the brass up real good, get it nice and hot. Hot enough that it'll melt the plastic and go right back in. So here we go. Nope, not hot enough. Pull it back out. Alright, that piece of zip tie came out. I guess it's not going to need it in there, but let's get this a little hotter. The other one, actually, I put a little bit of zip tie in there and melted it down, and it worked out just fine. This one, the hole's pretty small still, so we'll just heat it up and push it down in there. Alright, try it again. Alright. We'll let it sit. Alright, we're going to let it sit and cool off, and then we'll come back to it after it cools off. Alright, it's been a few minutes. It's cooled down some. So now we're able to screw and unscrew the bolt out of it. Clean this up just a hair. Alright. Bolt screws in, and I believe it'll get tight enough now that it'll hold just fine. Yeah, that plastic just melted right back around it, closed up on it. So this will work temporarily. I mean, actually, I think it'll work for quite a while. I'd already done this one, and both of these were the same way, so I already fixed this one. And that's how I done it. This one the same way. That's the only one out of the 8 that was giving me a problem. So it's either do this or buy a new intake, and I think this will work for now. We'll find out. But anyway, that's just a quick way to make a repair on this plastic modular Ford V8 intake. You just got to heat the inserts up, put them back in. Alright, thanks for watching.